Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jerry Mboweni, certified life coach and NLP practitioner, author of the book called 11:59:59, an ex-junk last-minute victory, community builder, wellness trainer. So that is in a nutshell who I am and what I do for a living. I'm gonna leave in my description box below a little bit short of my story, but today I'm going to speak about in fact today is my story I have just marked 5 months of intermittent fasting. I feel unbelievable great, and I've asked some of you to share to ask me question if you want me to share anything on my journey. My journey starts 9th of February this year, 2023, and that's been incredible for me. So I'm here just to answer your question, experience, how much weight I lost, how much I am feeling. First of all, you need, this is very important. And I had this. First of all, I did a lot of research of intermittent fasting, what it does, and all the research that I've done it in the different people made sense to me. So that's the first thing. They explain how does the body works when you don't eat for a certain time, where the word fasting come from, how people used to live before. I explained, it makes sense, and I went and started to do the fasting. So that's the very first thing. And the other thing that I understand is not a weight loss journey that you want just to finish tomorrow. It's my new lifestyle. And the reason why I started is that I was sick and being sick and tired. I was just sick and tired of every time watching what I eat. 2 days I lost weight, 3 days I pick it up again. And the other thing, the products that I used to, and I use a lot of it to get that weight that I wanted. I use a lot of it, the products. I use this, I must use this, I must use this, I must use this. And then I couldn't afford, it was getting too expensive. And I was find something that if I'm anywhere, I can be able to live. Because let's imagine I go somewhere, I don't have these products, I start picking up weight. So I just wanted the way to do things that I can be anywhere and I can do anything that I wanted, freedom from weight watching and all this kind. So when I got hooked with like I'm saying, when I went and do the research of intermittent fasting, makes sense to me. So that's where I started. And so for last 5 months I've been eating once a day. There are some days in these 5 months I got sick once. I went to the doctor. In fact, my wife insisted I must went to the doctor, I think about a month ago, which was in April. A lot of people got flu here in Cape Town. By the way, I'm shooting this video from Cape Town. So a lot of people got flu here in Cape Town, and I also picked flu. I was in medication, and that medication required me to take with the food, and it was 3 times a day. So I eat 3 times a day, but I only eat that time for the medication. So it's because of the medication I have to eat, but I didn't eat anything else. And then after that, I did 4 days. There was 1 month I did 4 days without food. After that, I then shifted because I could feel like, okay, I went a little bit too far what I wanted to achieve. So I moved a little bit, something we call 18-6. So you fast for 18 hours, and then you eat after 6 hours later. So I've done that as well in this particular, last month I wasn't so once a day. No, sometimes I've been eating twice a day, which is 18-6. But so I actually told my wife this morning that I'm gonna go for 48 hours without food next week. So I'm just gonna go for 10 days, just 1 day, and go from there. Weight loss. When I finished the 4 days, I lost completely 14 kilograms. But recent I checked, I'm lost about 12, so I picked back about 2 kilograms somewhere there. And for me, really, weight it's a bonus for me that if I fast, because I eat current moment, and I'm not here to tell that you can eat anything and lose weight. Of course, we must watch what we eat. We must eat in moderation, but I eat these days. I eat. I don't have that. I can't do that. Like recently, I was in the staff party, and there was rolls. Before I would never use, like, I don't eat bread, I don't eat the rolls, I don't eat this, I don't eat this. So I ate the rolls. I felt good about it. Yeah, and it was in particular that day. I did 8 that day when I went to the staff party. I did 18-6 because, okay, this is another thing. So I have to eat fruit, okay, fruit, vegetable. So my first, I always have some fruit, seasonal fruit, and then I'll have carb, and I'll have a carb. I will have a protein, and I'll have veggies. So my plate is divided into 4. And then for now, I will then add protein shake, okay, because I'm now trimming a little bit of total body fat. You can see that. Okay, I'm wearing a big jacket. And 2 of them and 3 of them is cold here. Yeah, so, and then I'm having the protein shake. So because of that, in that particular event, there wasn't fruit. So what I did, and I had to eat there because I was going to come home too late. So I said, okay, I'm going to do 18-6 now. And the reason why I'm saying that is that you can do any way that you want it. So I eat that. So there was chicken, there was salad, but unfortunately there was no fruits, and there was cake. Yeah, and I love cake. Yeah, so, and I eat the rolls, I eat the chicken, I eat the salad. I do the same method. I put the rolls on the side. I put my chicken on the side. I put my salad here. In fact, I had 2 plates of those. Again, roll, chicken, and salad here. 2 plates of those. Had some cake. And then I went home 6 hours later. I think it was 7 hours later. I had fruit and a protein shake. So you can do the way you want it. Really, it's up to you how you make it. So I'm gonna here answering the question. The first one comes from Simone Adams. Simone Adams, thank you very much for your question. What do you do if you are not doing well emotional and mental to stay in intermittent fasting? Yeah. So the other thing that it does, the other thing that I know, you're gonna have to be emotional and mental, even to lose weight, even to exercise. So if you are not emotional and mental well, get help. Get a coach, get help. Deal with that particular part. And some people are emotional eater. Find out why you're eating. I'm also emotional eater. When things don't go on my side, that's where I started my addiction. Before I became a drug addict, I was food addict, and then I moved to drugs. So deal with that part. What do you do if you broke the intermittent fasting for a day? Maybe give in the craving without guilty. Yeah. So the first thing is that the reason why you're guilty is just because you are you must do intermittent fasting not as a goal but as desired outcome to do for the rest of your life. So if you are, once again, if you are breaking intermittent fasting and by doing that you feel guilty, so there must be something about you that you need to deal with it. Something that tells you you have to perform, otherwise you feel guilty about it. If I decided to break intermittent fasting, which I haven't, or I change, it's your life. It's your life, it's your decision. You can say, okay, today I give in to the craving, no problem. Tomorrow I'm going to start it again, do the same way. If you still feel guilty about it, go deal with that guilty. Remember, all the behavior I learn and master. Where did you feel guilty if you doesn't perform the way it is? Maybe you suffer from a childhood trauma that tells you that you have to perform. If you are not perform, nobody is going to recognize you. So that is now affecting. If you don't perform, you put these goals for yourself. I don't know. Go find it out. Get somebody, get a therapy, and I suggest get somebody with NLP. The people who can understand how your neuro-linguistic works. Right. This one came from Shani. Shani, thank you very much for your question to contribute for this video. Have you been fasting for 5 months without taking any break? I don't know what you mean without taking any break. I think I've explained when it's required for me. So fasting you can do 6 hours, you can do whatever it is. It's up to you. Make sure that whatever you do, you are working towards longer stay without food. The longer stay without food, the better. Let me explain. And I had this analogy. Guys, they are big, but hey, not here. there are big bats are coming for the food and they're chasing the small. Hey, not here. Hey, sorry, man. Hey, man. I give birds food, but the big ones, they come and they bully the small one, and I don't like it. And this was a small one. The big one, they can go and find it, the food somewhere else. Forgive me about that. Let me carry it. So yes, I did 5 months straight. But some other day I fast, like I said, 3 times. I eat 3 times, so it's 6 hours apart. That's still a fasting. The idea is to walk towards the longer stay with the food. And this is how I can explain this illustration that I had. Imagine there's a road, and every time the cars are passing, every single day, every single day cars are passing. And then if they want to repair, they must close the road, because there's not now pothole. And for them to repair properly, they close the road longer. So when you stop eating, you are closing the movement on this corridor of your gut, and the body started to repair itself. Wow. So the longer, the better. The longer you go, the better. But you can start it in any way. I started 3 times a day. I end up 2 times a day. I end up once a day. I end up 24 hours. Then I eat. I even done the longest time I went without food was 4 days. I cannot believe myself until now that I did. But I'm gonna have to build it up again. Cheers. Good morning. I'm gonna have to build it up again. As I say, next week I'm gonna for 48. Stay there. 48 is a little bit comfortable. The 4 days was a little bit uncomfortable and it was a little bit challenge. When I finished, my wife was like, hey, you don't look well, you don't look sick, this thing is dangerous, don't do it again. I think somewhere subconsciously I am now scared. Okay. Dr. Skrika, my brother, thank you very much for your question. He asked me, what was your total weight loss and was aimed to achieve ketosis or not? Yeah, as I said, total weight was 14, and then I pick another 2 somewhere. I don't know how. I'm going to maybe not, but it's fine. For me, it's not really the weight. For me, it's the freedom that I feel and how I feel every day. When I wake up in the morning, I don't need to eat, and I exercise, a lot of energy, drink a lot of tea. I drink about 3 teas a day, different kind of tea. This one has got, I don't know if you can see this one has got now a ginger in it. I love it. And yeah, ketosis, yeah, it's apparent. I actually to Google and go find it out. It's apparent you build it yourself. You train yourself, the body, to start using the fat instead of the glucose to give you energy as much as you stay. So that wasn't my prior reason why I did. I just wanted to lose weight. I just wanted to feel free. I didn't want to, when I go to the places, I can't eat this, I cannot eat this, I cannot eat this. I didn't want that. And I prepared. So for example, 2 weeks ago, I had a presentation at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I said to myself, if I eat at 3 o'clock, to be at 2 o'clock. So normally when I eat a lot, and after that I like to take a little bit rest. And somehow that's affected my energy. And I'm a speaker, and it's about speaking is about energy across the room. So I said to myself, no, let me eat 4 o'clock, let me eat 10 o'clock in the morning. So that time I fast for 14 hours. I fast for 14 hours, the whole 12 hours of night plus 4. So and then I eat it. And after that, and I just eat a protein shake and a fruit. And then when I came after the event, I've eaten it again. So I've eaten twice again. That's what I normally do. I don't want it restriction. So that's what I've achieved on my weight loss. And I've Googled that this, I must just go more research about ketosis, how does it work, and all of this and the benefit. And I just will Google that. Good morning, Jerry. Wow, 5 months already. Time flies. Thanks, Andy. How did you, how did you start? I explained at the beginning of the video how I started, the reason why I started. Intermittent fasting, something I really want to apply in my life, but haven't really been successful. Start where you can, stay there where you can. It doesn't matter. So you can start it, Andy, by saying breakfast, lunch, supper, never eat anything in between. breakfast, lunch, supper, and everything in between. Once you comfortable there, drink a lot of water. Once you comfortable, you say, okay, let me in one meal edit more. Let's say breakfast stay the same the time that you are taking. Let's say you are taking 8 o'clock, stay the same. Lunch you are taking 2 o'clock, 6 hours later, stay the same. And supper you are taking 2, 4, you are taking 8 o'clock at night. That was comfortable. Push the supper a little bit. 9. So add 1 hour on your supper. Add 1 hour on your supper. Carry on. While you're comfortable, you are now having your supper at 9. Move your supper 10. And then maybe 10 o'clock you sleep. Then you're already done. You're already 2 days. So you just do in the morning, lunch, supper time is supposed to be 10 o'clock. You're comfortable. 10 o'clock you go to bed. They're coming back again. Go guys. I want all the kids here. You coming back again, you already on now eating twice, and then you can maneuver yourself. If you cannot really by listening these videos and understand, get help, get a coach. I offer in my service to anybody who wants to be coached to achieve their intermittent fasting goal. This was Andy. My friend Natasha. Is it helps to eat only once a day? Yes, definitely it helps. It's depending where you getting your information, okay? So if you get information to the people who want you to eat more because you're going to buy their food, they're going to tell this is unhealthy. If you get information to the people that they got nothing to gain of you, whether you buy the food, they will tell you this is healthy. But you must do your own research. If you look it back, and I'm going to go back again to ancient days when there were no farming and there were no refrigerating, our ancestors, the people before us, they used to hunt and then they used to eat. And sometimes they will never find the meat to eat. Or stay 2 to 3 days without food, and then they will find the meat. That's number one reason. So it's pure health. But then the refrigerator, farming came, and all these things, and people used to sell more their products. Then they introduced these things of eating 3 times a day. And here you need to understand, majority of the sickness come from food that we eat. Go ask the good doctor that will tell you this food make you sick, this food that make you sick. We are eating too much. We are overweight because we are not using the store foods. Okay, the total excess food of your body weight is the food that you're not supposed to be there. So it is health. Does it affect your health, and are your energy level the same as eating? In fact, I found, some of the food make you very sluggish. After you eat, you feel tired. In fact, I find more energy now. Because the time that I was eating 3 times a day, I was taking another product for energy. Okay, I'm not going to mention the name. That product make you a lot of energy. So you got a lot of energy. But since I've taken intermittent fasting, remember I'm cutting down on my products as well that I buy. I actually stop this energy tea that I take, and my energy is on top of the roof. I feel it's much more energized when I don't eat regularly, when I only eat once. You're gonna have to try for yourself to feel. You feel more energy, you feel much. And remember me, I train. Monday and Tuesday, I train 1 hour. Wednesday, I'm off. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, at the current moment, I train 1 hour, 40 minutes. So I will be maybe eating 2 o'clock on a Saturday, and on Friday, let's say, most of the time I eat 2 o'clock because of my schedule. So I will eat 2 o'clock, and I will stay until the morning. So 2 o'clock until 2 o'clock at night, early hour of the morning. There's 12 hours, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 hours later after I eat, I will hit the workout. Great, 1 hour workout, lot of energy. The guys that like this Wednesday, I was giving a fit club. They can tell you a lot of energy of just eating. And then after that, after my workout, but before the workout, as I wake up in the morning, a full glass of water and half a liter of water, and I will have my lemon tea, and I'll do my reading, my holy hour, and then I'll hit exercise. As soon as I finish that hour, especially Monday and Tuesday, because the only time that I have, what I do normally when I finish that, immediately half a liter of water. And while I was exercising, every 20 minutes I'll have some mils of water. So when I finish, I'll have immediately half a liter of water. When I finish that half a liter of water, I have a tea immediately. And when I finish the tea, I'm having another half a liter. Then this is my program. I'm leaving home in the morning, already had 1.5 liter. I must believe me, Natasha, I feel no hungry, and I'll go to work, and I'll go to work, and then I just sip a little bit, depending what I'm doing. If I'm lecturing, I don't want to go up and down on the bathroom, and I don't drink nothing. I'll just drink a little bit, and then as I leave my afternoon work routine, on my way home, I will just sip that water. Sometimes I just finish that 1.5 on my on. The idea is to finish that 1.5 in the afternoon, and then in the afternoon when I go to my other job that I do, I put another 1.5 bottle, and I make sure that by the time I got home, sometimes I don't finish, majority of the time I finish that 1.5 as well. So I drink about 4.5 liter to 4 liter a day. And remember, those bottles, they say 1.5, but they are a little bit not to 1.5. So it's about 4 liters somewhere there. So that is basically what I do. Thank you very much, guys, for always coming back and watch my video. If you need any help on one-on-one, where to start, where to go, let me know. We can help you there. As I say, I'm not a medical doctor, but this is only just my story. And if you listen until now, you have not subscribed, please hit subscription button down below. Hit notifications. So every time that I upload a video, you'll be the first one to be notified. You must press that notification bell. Don't just subscribe. Subscribe, and then the bell come up, say notification. Hit that notification button, guys, and then you will be able to see all my video. And the last thing is that if you listen until now, you are qualified for a free one-on-one coaching session, half an hour. Book online. God bless you. Bye for now. Peace.